Beth,
Hi, Andrew. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy
happy
Friday
Friday.
out there.
That's right. So, welcome everybody. Let us know where you're watching from. Hopefully, people see it and start jumping in from the various groups. So, yeah, let us know where you're watching from. And for those who are watching from the various groups on Facebook, please give StreamYard permission to show your name and profile pics so that I will be able to credit you when you comment or ask questions. All you do is scroll down under the live in the description. You see streamyard.com/Facebook. Click the link, give permissions, jump on back. Thank you. And just a reminder that today is going to be the Adobe Firefly AI art battle with me and Amybeth. But it's going to be fun. So it's going to be a fun battle. And the themes, just to let everyone know, is going to be dreamscapes, freedom, fusion of human and machine, and the
Mm.
unknown. So we got some people coming in. So Robin is from Pine Top, Arizona. Good to see you here. My friend Barb is here. Barbara, watching from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Good to see you here. And my friend Karen from Belgium. Good to see you here. I see there are other people here, so don't be shy. Let us know where you're watching from. Welcome, everybody. Don't be shy. So, yeah, I've been getting into this stuff more and more, though, the AI art stuff. So, you got Firefly and then Bing Image Creator and then Leonardo. Do you try the other ones too, Amy Beth?
I'm a big fan of Midjourney and Bing.
Midjourney too. Yeah.
I love Midjourney. I'm just getting the hang of the whole Discord thing, you know.
It's too busy, right? Discord
It's
is like,
really hard to, yeah, and then you put in a prompt and like before you know it, your images are like 20 images down, and yeah, you
yeah,
can
it's
go
like
to your inbox. But I like
a
Bing
big
too.
chat.
Yeah. I haven't played with Leonardo much.
Yeah, a lot of options on that one. That's for sure. So yeah, so once again, I see some people coming from Facebook. So once again, please give StreamYard permission. Just scroll down where you see the link for streamyard.com/Facebook. Click that, give permission, jump on back, and then we'll see your name and profile pic. So we got a lot of fun to go over, and once again, different themes for the AI art battle: dreamscapes, freedom, fusion of human and machine, and the unknown.
Mm.
So ready to begin?
I'm ready to begin.
Okay, so I'm going to share your screen. And we're going to start with dreamscapes. So yeah, type in a prompt, and then I'll type in a prompt, and either people can vote on it, or we'll just whatever, just move with the flow.
Okay, so dreamscapes. I thought I would start off with I was just playing around with AI, see what I was going to get, but I'm going to start off with a city floating on clouds with skyscrapers reaching up to the sky. And let me see, um let's take let's spin the wheel and see, with the suggestion of Adobe AI, Adobe Firefly prompt suggestions. Let's see what comes up here with a city floating on clouds.
Nice, sounds great,
Ooh,
pretty
I mean
cool.
that's pretty majestic.
Yeah, nice dreamscape.
Um, Let me try one more. Here we go. I like the way that Firefly does prompt suggestions to add on to your
Yeah,
original ideas.
it's a nice thing that does.
Yes.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah,
Ooh, I like this a lot.
and make sure you download it.
Yes, and I could say generate similar, right? If I
Right?
really like this, I can, even though the other ones are similar, but I could use this as a style reference. And let's just
So it
see.
creates a new grouping.
Right. Very pretty. So I'm going to download this one. I could also take it into Adobe Express and edit it. I could also submit my artwork to the Firefly community.
Yeah, do that. Right.
Right. That's another option, right? Andrew, I saw you posting like your photos are now showing up. I'm going to save this one.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Why don't you give it a whirl? See what we get.
Yeah, beautiful and nice. All right, cool. So yeah, Dreamscapes is the theme. So let me move over here at the stage. Okay, so here I am in Firefly.
Nice.
So just wanted to show you once again, that's firefly.adobe.com is how you get there. And then it kind of defaults to this Inspire Images gallery when you get there. And as you can see here in the gallery, this is my image right in the middle. So that's kind of nice. They still have it up. So Surreal Dream of a Woman. And then to begin, there is the prompt area at the bottom. So I just copy and paste whimsical dreamscape where gravity plays by its own rules, floating islands, staircases to nowhere. It generates. The only thing I wish Firefly would do would give us the option of what kind of aspect ratio or dimensions before you begin.
Right. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, I like these. But I do want, speaking of which aspect ratio, I would rather see these in widescreen. And I want to bump up the visual intensity, as you can see here on the right. So I'm going to bump that up towards the right and set to art and set to widescreen. And then I'm just going to hit the bottom generate button again. Comments. Correct. Yeah. So yeah. So and then if I click on this, you'll see a larger view. It's got a nice kind of watercolor feel. It's like a real watercolor painting. These are pretty cool, huh?
I really like those.
I like that bridge. Kind of
I like
floating
that
bridge.
Yeah. I like your results.
Submit to Firefly community and then download. Should be quicker to submit the image though. Okay, download. And then let's see, what was the other? That's a nice one too. I like that. Bridge going from left to the middle right. Yeah. Let's see, submit to Firefly community. I don't always submit all of my images, but I figure why not? Cool. So should I do another?
Sure.
First Dreamscape. Let me find my notes. Okay. It's always like this kind of theme, dream within a dream. So I'm going to go here. It's already set to widescreen. So lucid dream within a dream with layers of vibrant landscapes merging and shifting. Generate. This is different. Pretty colorful.
Very colorful.
Yeah, and because it's set to art, it has that watercolor style I like too. So, submit and download.
Somebody's asking, Andrew, what is the highest pixel ratio or the highest resolution that can be created from that Adobe Firefly? I believe.
I think for version 2, it got bigger though.
Right.
So it used to be, I'm not sure if it was 1024, but I think it's now 2048. So let me just.
So the one that I just downloaded is 2304 by 1792. So at 72
2304.
Yeah. So if it's 7x5, 300 DPI. So it's right. So if you changed it to 300 DPI, and then of course, we like to bring our download. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I like the colors in this one too. So cool. Let's see. And then we got a comment. Robin says, I wish Firefly would allow a photo takeoff. So I think you mean like to be able to start with a photo that you upload first. Yeah, I've requested that as well. So, yeah. Carlos says, hi, Amy, Beth, and Andrew. Good to see you here, Carlos. It's like rolling the dice. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty good series. So, okay. So jump on back and then.
Are we still staying one more in the same topic of dreamscapes?
What do you think? Should we go back and do one more?
Yeah, I'm going to try one more.
Okay, so I'm back to your view.
Okay. Again, hello, everybody from New York. You can give us a shout out. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And because I really loved your bridges, I wanted to add bridges connecting floating islands to my prompt because I really thought that created a really nice image. And again, like you, I've changed my aspect ratio to landscape to get the widest image. Ooh,
Nice.
So this is more of a futuristic.
And then could you click on like the top image and then hit the right arrow to zoom through so we can see a bigger view?
Sure.
Just click on, yeah, see? Then you can hit that right arrow.
Yeah, and it's got sort of like a painted effect there, right?
Yeah, that nice magenta.
Yeah,
image too.
glowing. That would be a printing nightmare.
Yeah, right. Out of gamut, right?
Way out of gamut. I could do a whole class on that. That's for another time. I really like this though. But floating islands and vehicles. Let's see really quickly what kind of futuristic vehicles it sees driving on these bridges that connect these floating majestic islands in this dreamscape, right? Because this is just something that exists in your mind. Interesting. All right. So
I like that magenta bridge.
I do too. I like this one.
Cool.
Cool.
And make sure you download them before we go on to the next grouping of images.
I'm going to download. Oops, it's opening right in Photoshop. I will close that. Very nice. And I will also submit to the community. And very nice. Okay, why don't we hop on over to the next topic?
Did I do one more or just?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, you do one more. And then I will get some prompts ready for, and you can surprise me which topic we're moving on to next.
Sure. Okay, so dreamscape where objects morph and melt, reflecting the fluidity of a variety of emotions. Very abstract, right?
Yes. The colors are really beautiful.
Yeah, I like this stuff. Not sure if they're open to more abstract work for the Firefly gallery, but I figure might as well submit it if I'm going to download it. So. Be nice if you could choose a folder to download to when you're
Well, I noticed when we were clicking on these things, you could now save them. It said save to your library. So I'm assuming that would save to your Creative Cloud library where you could then organize it into a folder. The same way like when you download stock images from Adobe, they end up.
I mean, like I wish you could just choose like a desktop folder.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's go back. Okay. That was fun. Very different. I like the fact that it's very different kind of imagery, painterly styles. So once again, the themes are dreamscapes, freedom, fusion of human and machine, the unknown. So next one will be freedom.
Okay.
So I'll share your screen.
Okay, I got a good one. Let me copy and paste this. So freedom. So a figure breaking free from chains, surrounded by beams of light, symbolizing liberation.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to say colorful. And
The way it goes, I'm not sure you even need to put in colorful, right?
right. Okay. So let's
No, I'm just saying,
let's
like
just
you
see
can
what
if
it
you
does
want.
with this. Let's just see. And
Seems always be colorful.
ooh, those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And whenever I think of what's
Doesn't
that?
look like it's breaking free though. It looks like he's still bound.
He's still shackled, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Breaking free from the chains. Let's add a phoenix rising. Just because to me that always
Symbolizes, yeah.
yeah, I love the phoenix. But let's see if we could get the Firefly algorithms to ooh.
Oh, he became kind of like the Phoenix.
He became kind of like the
I
phoenix.
like the top right one. That's click on the larger view. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, his
That's
face
a good
needs
one.
a
You
little
got to submit that to the Firefly
yeah,
gallery.
that's really interesting, is that not?
Yeah, that I could see that on the Firefly gallery for
Yeah.
sure.
Cool.
I mean, that's the fun thing. I mean, some people get frustrated, but that's the fun thing about working with the AI art generators is you don't know if it's going to take something literally and give you what you want, or if it's going to merge two
Right.
styles or themes
It's
together.
pretty
So,
though.
yeah.
Let me go back. Phoenix rising, breaking. Let's just spin it one more. Let's
Go into the effects. Yeah.
yeah, maybe hyper realistic. Let's see what it does. I like to play with the lighting too.
Yeah. A lot of great options, really.
Right. Surreal lighting. Ooh.
Yeah, that's nice and bright.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Nice. Yeah.
Pretty wild. Looks like he's getting sucked into the light though, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Going to dissolve.
Dissolved. All right. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Pretty cool. All right. Why don't we see
Well, it looks like you hit generate. So
I did. Let's see what it comes up with. Sometimes I like to just respin. Ooh, I kind of like. Oh, this is pretty. Look, it put the path into the future in the bottom there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me see.
So someone asks if you don't download the image, can you retrieve it later? I think it keeps especially if you favorite it and you hit the star image in the top right. I think it does keep kind of like a history of your history of the images you've generated. So
would it be inside my
yeah, I'm not sure how you then get access to your favorites though once you do that.
right.
So
but being that they're asking us to favorite things, right?
right. So you as someone says, you can save as a favorite for that specific browser. But yeah, I'm not quite sure even how you go back and access your favorites. Maybe under if you go to the top right where your name is or your icon, Amybeth, maybe you can then click there and access.
Well, this tells me my I don't think if I manage my account. Yeah. I think this is just going to tell me my account information.
Yeah, and then I think Michael says you can hit the left arrow at the top left and then it might show you like a list of your favorites.
From
main-
the Firefly?
Yeah. The main thing is I'm not sure how many it does save. Yeah. See, now we're just back to text to image though.
Yeah.
So yeah. So bottom line is I would always just download it. If you like something, download it. Just get in the habit of download it, because even if it were to save as favorites, I'm not sure how many it saves. So like if you've saved 20 or 30 and that's all it saves, and you keep generating, that you might lose things if you expect it to be there. Okay, cool.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, why don't you go on to Freedom?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Nice.
I hate to say it, but your prompts are I'm liking your results a lot better than my results.
Yours is pretty solid. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just don't know, right? Sometimes you got to sit there and just keep playing, and then sometimes you get some real wow moments.
I mean, this was a surprise, though. I didn't expect to
That's
be
beautiful.
so abstract.
I really like that.
Pretty, yeah. So I might take some of these into like, Photoshop Camera Raw and then tweak them for contrast and, lighten a bit and vibrance or saturation, Okay, so for Freedom, get rid of the old prompt. So this one is bird soaring through a limitless sky, breaking free from its cage. And then as you can see, there is the prompt suggestions. So I could also add to it if I want. Breaking free from its cage to the other more beautiful. The other more beautiful what? Some of these are funny though. See at night. That's interesting. Yeah. So maybe for the first one, I'll just do it. And then maybe I'll see if it'll jump up the prompt suggestions again and choose one.
Ooh.
It's funny, like a seagull in the mountains. I don't think you'd see this too often, right? Looks like
Very large seagull.
A very large seagull flying in the mountains of like Peru or something.
The landscape, those clouds are beautiful though. The
Yeah,
bottom
these are
left,
nice.
I really like that.
Yeah, these are nice though.
Yeah.
They even have like some motion blur going on here.
Got some depth blur, going on there, like depth of field.
But it kind of completely ignored the cage.
Spin it one more time.
That's right. So let's see. Suggestions are on. It doesn't just automatically come back. Like it gives you.
Like I feel like it should. Like if you put your cursor there, or if you.
So I'm gonna hit generate again, and then let's see. Lance says, always interesting to see what AI comes up with. I was doing an example for someone and did a test run beforehand. Generative AI was just one part. When I did the recording, AI gave a different result. Yeah, it's always. But I like that though. I like the fact that it's always like this. It's completely ignoring the breaking free from its cage part of the prompt.
Why don't you put that in the front of the prompt and see what happens? Sometimes I like to rearrange my prompt. I feel like.
Okay, so bird breaking free from its cage,
right,
soaring through a limitless sky.
There you go.
Get rid of the comma at the end.
Generate. I think that is good.
Yeah, it's good to be flexible and move the prompts around. Add descriptives if it's not taking you there. Yeah, there we go. So there's more. I also like the fact that it kind of jumped to the art content type.
Yeah, that's interesting, right?
Yes, it jumped to the art content type, I guess, because it felt that it would look too unrealistic. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll download that though. And just cycle through. This one looks like it wants to go back into the cage. It's confused. This one that's carrying
that one's carrying its cage. It's like, I'm done with you, cage. I'm dropping you
I'm
somewhere.
free, but I miss you so much.
Another bird again.
I miss you so much that I'll have to carry you around.
No, the bird is soaring over, and he's going to drop it in a volcano opening.
That's right.
So the cage will.
He's seeking revenge on the cage.
Exactly. I totally see the story. Yeah. I mean, that's what images are supposed to do, right? They're supposed to tell a story.
Yeah, evoke a story. Yeah.
Yeah. Invoke a story. Invoke thought.
Yeah. So let's see. So I'm going to do another one. I like this idea. Careful.
And also, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but is it Zafaria? Also mentioned that yes, you can save your images to your library.
Great. Okay, so let me go back. There we go. Get out of that. And then under the topic or theme of freedom, feeling of weightlessness and boundless possibility. Let's see what that creates. I would imagine it maybe another abstract image. That's kind of cool. I like the painterly qualities of these. Yeah. So I'm going to submit to Firefly community and download as well. And then just scroll through. It's fun. Sweet. All right. So just because I'm curious, because Michael said that for the favorites, I think I favorited that one. Maybe I'll favorite this one just to see. I think he said that you could just hit the back arrow. Yeah, see, I don't get that. I go to the back arrow and I don't see any access to my favorites. It just takes me back to the. But if I hit the right arrow, it does take me back to where I was, so I don't lose the images. But yeah, I think they need to make that clear. Like, how do you access your favorites once you favorited? And will it keep a list of everything you favorited or just a certain amount? So, okay. So go to here. Okay, cool.
Are we still doing freedom?
Did you want to do another one?
I got one queued up.
Cool.
Sometimes when I see like somebody on a motorcycle driving off into the sunset, like just,
Nice.
you know, speeding down an empty highway, it just makes me think of being free, you know?
Sure.
You see that there's so many movies where like, you know, drives off into the sunset. So let me give Firefly.
It's like that song "Born to Be Wild." I think. It's
Yeah, there you
the sound
go.
of a motorcycle in the beginning.
So then I put that in my prompt. Well, let's
Sure.
see what happens here. Yes, and I wish also that when I hit generate from the Firefly main page, that I would have an option at first to change the ratio. But let's just see what it does. Let's change visual.
See, now I hear that song now. Born to Be Wild.
Born to be. Right. Look, she looks like she's riding on the motorcycle. She's riding on the motorcycle backwards.
Yeah, she's looking backwards. Weird. And then if you click the right arrow, can I see the next one?
Yeah.
That's nice though, too, as a composition too.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. I think I like that one. I think this one, the girl. I like this one. So I'm going to say this is pretty good. What if we changed it to like concepts and we just changed it to bohemian? Let's see what it'll just do to that. How often are you using reference images, Andrew, when you're creating from Firefly?
So, as other people have said, it'd be nice to start off with like a photo reference. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So when you can start off with the subject as the reference, I'll probably use it a lot more. But it's really now it's more like style reference. So
Right.
that say you had something that's very kind of like thick paint type of image, it would try to create that texture on your image. So I don't really use it that often. I like, spending time going through all these different effects and color, tone, lighting options. But yeah, I haven't used that too much. It's easy to use. It's just I haven't.
I've had some luck with it when I'm trying to create specific. I like these two.
I mean, the thing about it too is like it
The
asks
faces.
you about uploading an image as a style reference, but yet it gives you so many effects or styles to choose from. You could mimic like painterly effect just by choosing one of these.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's nice though, yeah.
Hmm.
It's relaxing.
Yes.
It's like no one around, quiet. Just drive. Do you drive?
Do I ride?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
When I was younger, I'm not trying to get hurt.
I know, right? Those
Yeah.
things seem like they're pretty heavy, right?
Yes, they are. I had a friend, a girl that decided to buy a Harley later on in her
Oh, really?
life, and she ended up falling with it.
Oh
Yeah, they
no.
weigh a lot. Weigh a few hundred pounds. Oh, see, I like the
Yeah, can you click on it for larger? Yeah,
yeah,
it's nice. I would download these
yeah,
and then
and then
you could bring
retail.
them into Express, Adobe
Yeah,
Express,
and
and
then
you
you
can
could always
add
I love
text.
Express, and I like also. Whoops, it keeps opening in my Photoshop. Sometimes downloading these and then bringing them into the generative fill in Adobe Firefly, and
Right.
then like changing one aspect of my image. So that's always fun. So these I like. I'm gonna download these
I like
too.
the color panel
Yeah, I
or
do.
palette. Color palette is quite
I
nice.
do. This would make a nice a color library, a color group. I'm just gonna download this one. Sorry.
Yeah, see, these would be great for backgrounds, and you add some text to it, and
Yeah, these are really nice. I like these.
yeah, nice series.
Yeah, you'd have to work on.
I always tend to like more of the art
I do too.
than the photo results.
I like these also. All right.
Cool. Okay. So we're going to do the fusion of human and machine theme next. And for that, I might want to do a bit more than just a couple because I've got like a whole bunch of prompts for those.
Wait. I need to. Okay. Zafaria, I don't think I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but
Okay, so
uh,
you're
can
talking about the hit the back arrow.
now look, here's my favorites.
Right. So she says hit the back arrow and then again. So it takes you out of the text image environment. Then
To
there
the
at the upper
home.
left corner, you'll see the favorites.
Right. So along the yeah.
Okay, so if you click on the favorites, does it?
Well, here's my favorites. It says favorites. These are ones that I favorited from today, and these are my Christmas flying bulldogs that I
Wow.
excuse me that I also favorited. That I guess I didn't.
So now I want to try to see. How
Yeah. Okay. So you can go ahead and take your screen. But thank you. Now we know where we could save our favorite. I'm really curious how many favorites will be allowed to store. It's like our own
Okay, yeah.
personal gallery,
So
actually.
here I am in the main page. I see favorites.
Nice. Yeah, and I did notice. Look at you, Andrew.
Yeah, so I've saved a lot but I
Yeah,
still am not sure like if there's a limit as such.
right.
What does that mean?
What does that say? Oh,
Your
send in.
favorites are saved in this browser on this device. You cannot access them. So I wonder if you like empty your cache though, would they go away?
Right for Chrome,
Yeah.
and you couldn't share that as a library with somebody as a gallery. I would
That
imagine.
is an excellent idea. Next time we have a meeting with the Firefly team, you have to write that one down and tell them that I love
You
that
would.
idea.
Yeah,
we
that we should
be
be
able
able to have our own favorite gallery that we could share with people.
right. So be able to create folders of different groupings of favorites, and then we can also share them with others. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool.
I love that idea.
So if I go back to Firefly, text to image. Okay. So this is the theme of fusion of human and machine. So I got this one. human and AI merging their consciousness, visualizing the flow of information and shared emotions.
Wow.
Okay, so the bad thing is because I went back, it's now starting on square aspect ratio, which will then also take up some of my credits. Ooh, this is cool though. I like some of these though. Look at that.
I like that.
Pretty wild. Okay, so submit to Firefly and download. Yeah, I like the fact that it's abstract and colorful, but also, has a kind of nice human emotion to it. There's a happiness to it. Let's see. And then download. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
This is interesting too. Yeah. It's a bit too cartoony, but I like it. Looks like brothers. Okay, so I'm curious if I go from square to widescreen and then hit generate, if it's going to be very different or similar kind of visual train of thought. Yeah, it's different. So yeah, submit to Firefly. I just tend to do it, submit to Firefly Gallery and then download.
Andrew, we should ask the participants to try and use similar prompts and themes and then post it on the Facebook Lightroom
Yeah,
Facebook
we should
page. And
have
then
a
we could
contest.
see everybody's artwork from the event, with the same prompts. That would be cool too, to see what everybody else gets.
Yeah, do like a contest and
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna jump back into the room and then let you share your screen and then
Okay, so being that I was checking out my favorites, I am now actually on the home page again. So I am going to start off with, and I see you've done a lot of images like this, Andrew, with people, human beings or robots, whatever they are, with circuitry patterns like embedded in their skin. So I figured I really love all those images where you sort of fuse like human and like what we see, robots or
yeah, see.
so
So
let's
Zephyrius says favorites are temporary, lost a bunch not knowing this. Yeah, that's why I always just automatically, I think it's wise to
to
download.
download
Yeah,
anything you like.
just keep them in a folder.
Ooh,
Those are nice. Yeah,
these are really
click
nice.
for larger view and then scroll through.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah,
These are
looks like a good
beautiful.
movie poster, right?
These are beautiful. Yeah. I really like the cyan glow in these in the background. This one too. It's beautiful. I'm going to save these. And then, whoops, sorry. Photoshop keeps opening. And then I like this one too.
These are interesting because they say art, but they look kind of like a photo with
Right?
graphic elements.
Sorry about that, guys. I should just quit Photoshop.
I think it's your Mac default.
Yeah, to
So
open. Yeah.
when you download a JPEG, it automatically opens in Photoshop or something.
Yeah. These are nice. So let me just change the ratio. And then sorry about that. Figure out how to. Let's just change. I'm just curious. Let's change the visual intensity. Let's go back and just put a digital art on it real quick and change it to landscape. And then see.
Yeah, so many options. Might as well have fun with them.
Right. Because I'm kind of liking the starting point from that. And that's what's nice about Firefly. You could start with something. You could say, use this as a reference image. So now I'm getting. It's interesting. Galaxy like. All right. Very pretty though.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And again, it's a little matrixy for me, but
Yeah, a little busy, that one.
yeah, they're all a little too busy. But I like her. She's not bad. But it's weird too, right? How we put art and then we still
Has a kind of like photo merged.
right. Interesting. All right. I'm going to spin it one more time on this one with
Sure.
just a
Cool.
different. I've opened up the effects if anybody's new to Firefly. Underneath effects, you could see all of the effects, or you could just see popular movements, themes, right? So you can use materials, right? I really like the paper effect too, industrial. Yeah. So all right. Why don't you give it a spin? Let me see what this one comes up with real quick. And then, ooh, psychedelic. That's always good. Yeah, these are a little too busy for me, but they're interesting, right?
Yeah, that's a bit more painterly look too.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll download these.
Nice.
I'm going to put them in my gallery. Cool. All right. What do you got?
Okay, so let's see. Cyborg with intricate clockwork gears seamlessly integrated into the skin, representing harmony between organic and artificial. Yeah, I think I like what it is. I'm looking at their prompt suggestions, but I think this is fine. So what I'll do is generate first and then see if I want to tweak it with some of the options on the right. Wow, got into that cog thing. Cool. And it's almost like jewelry they're wearing.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's almost like cyberpunk, right? Meshed with the future. I'm a big cyberpunk fan.
Yeah, that's some cool stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
I like the background in this one too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll download that.
Looks like a warrior almost, but
Yeah. Like a helmet, yeah.
yeah.
All right, while I'm here, let me try another with the same theme. There's a different style, kind of. Okay, so I go back to the prompt. Paste a swarm of nanobots, repairing and augmenting a human body. Generate. Oh, I wanted to do visual intensity more, though. Maybe I bring that up. Not sure if it catched it or not.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kind of cool. Not sure it adhered to my prompt, but I like the result.
It definitely gave you a creative result there.
Wish it was quicker to submit to the gallery, though. Like it's pretty quick to download, but submitting to it's nice. Yeah, like, that's getting like too busy. Sort of like it's like he's caught in cyborg or nanobot cobwebs. Okay, so there's that, and not sure if I'll take this either, but a timeline depicting the gradual merging of human machine forms. widescreen.
Cool.
Just kind of looks like a modern village. Kind of weird.
Right.
It's weird what it comes
Maybe
up.
that's the Pacific Coast Highway in the next century.
Really.
Could be. Might be. Ooh.
So I'm just curious though. Let's see. So this one,
Well, I like that.
yeah,
I like the color.
just as is, I'm not sure it gives me, any kind of futuristic or fusion of human and machine, but as an image is nice. So here I am with this, and then I go over to the right. I can say, click all effects, and then what would happen if I change it to? Maybe I'll jump to something totally different, like film noir, and then.
Ooh. Somebody says we should do Firefly versus Midjourney with the same prompts.
Yeah, but I want to keep this. This is a Firefly.
This is an Adobe.
Yeah, this is a Firefly battle. So, I mean, that's something for the future, though. For sure, we can do that. It's kind of what I showed recently.
They did say for the future. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And then lots of styles, lots of effects. And then down to say muted color, film noir, lighting, golden hour. I think the composition's fine. So I'm just going to hit generate. But yeah, I did a live recently where I showed the difference between the same prompt in Firefly, Bing Image Creator, and Leonardo. So that same kind of idea. Well, these are kind of nice the way they're very
warm and golden.
Silk screen, yeah, kind of streamlined. I like that one. Submit to Firefly. And then it gives you nice space on the left where you can put text, bring it into Adobe Express. And then go here. That's like a nice movie poster too. Cool.
It's going to be a nice Netflix poster.
That's right. Fusion of human image. So did you want to do some more fusion of
I want to try one more. And I'm using a reference image, just something I want to see if it'll create. So I've uploaded, I'll wait for you. Are you sharing my screen?
There was just a comment I was checking. There we go.
Okay.
Looks good.
So I've uploaded a reference image, which you could do on the right-hand side. It says reference image gallery. And so you can upload an image. So I've uploaded an image of a cyber robot. And so I'm looking to see if I use this as a reference image, if this prompt, which I want to see a merge of human and machine depict. I want to depict a cyborg figure seamlessly integrated with technology. So let's see where what it comes up with. And I will say art. And I've also picked impressionism, hyperrealistic, vibrant colors. I've chosen a studio light and a wide angle. So I'm just well, it did pick up the steel suit here that I have going on.
Cool colors too.
Yeah, I probably have too many yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
Probably from the impressionism. I'm just going to spin it one more time, and then
that's great.
Get to our last topic, our last subject. Also, I'm just curious. Yeah, so it's definitely picking up the suit of honor. These are pretty, and again, like you said, you got plenty of room here for text to tell your story, or I think
I like the electric blue.
I do too. Right? If we took this into Camera Raw, or we'd really be able to increase the saturation of those vibrant colors. This is pretty too with the golden. Looks like he's in like a golden elevator or on a spaceship or something on those other ones. Interesting. What is he thinking about? Huh.
The future.
The future. Okay. I'm good with that one.
Okay.
And it lets you know your image has been submitted.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. So the unknown is going to be our last theme. And
I'm going to wipe this clean.
okay, so share my screen. Okay. So one thing that's important to remember is if you have gone through and you've clicked on the various styles. So I did film noir, muted color, golden hour. You want to click clear styles if you're going to add a new prompt and have a new direction. So I do that. And then I just paste the edge of a vast swirling nebula hinting at unseen galaxies behind for the unknown. And I hit, I just want to make sure it's set to art, which it is in the top right, and just hit generate.
Ooh, that's definitely
A nebula.
a nebula.
It's pretty cool. Let me try another. Let's see on here. Let's see. This sounds fun. Okay, so I have another one for the unknown. A portal opening into another dimension, revealing glimpses of impossible landscapes and creatures. So I hit generate. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. The thing I like too is when they put like little people in the image. I'm always aware that I can get rid of them if I want to with, generative fill. Okay, so there's that. It's nice. Download. It's a nice bridge. Circle to nowhere. Let's see. Submit and download.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like the way it's framed with that kind of circle.
Sorry.
And then download. Yeah, I think that's one. Yeah, that was the first one. Okay, so jump on back, let you have fun. You have some prompts for the unknown.
Coincidentally, my first prompt for the unknown was a mysterious portal swirling with cosmic energy, beckoning travelers to step into the unknown. So very similar to your portal.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What if it created the same image? Created like the exact same image.
That would be
Bizarre, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
No, it's different. That's nice. So yeah.
Interesting.
So now
go ahead.
I was just going to say with these, if you could go up to the aspect ratio and change it to widescreen, I'd love to see.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Nice colors.
Very pretty. Look at this one. Here's my traveler looking into the unknown. Right? I like these. So I will save this one to favorites. And this one is really nice too. Submit this to community. These are great for compositing. So I really like, taking my images and then really making them my own, right? So
You could add other elements to them.
bringing them, maybe using generative fill to add other elements to them, maybe remove a little something that, but I really love using these images as the foundation for my creativity as well. Sometimes you get an image that is just spot on, but I enjoy taking them and then, like you do, tweaking them, making them your own, right? Cool.
Nice.
Do you want me to do? We're almost getting to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe you want to do another one, and then I'll do
Sure.
one more for the unknown.
Okay. I'm going to go with an ancient temple hidden within a deep, dense jungle, and its secrets waiting to be uncovered. So let's just see what Firefly does with that. Ooh, so this is more really photograph. I'm just going to switch this to art. And I mean, that's like the hidden ancient template that you find when you're like hiking through a jungle on like an island somewhere. Oh, these are pretty.
Yeah.
These are
You
really
switched it to art and it became a little bit more detailed and interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
I really like these. I like this one. I like the lighting in the background, how these trees sort of like just frame the ancient ruins, and
An old temple in like Thailand or Vietnam or something.
I love this one. I'm going to save this to my favorites too. Yeah. And then, oops, sorry. This one too. Very pretty. You want to give it a whirl?
Sure. Pretty nice though, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Over.
Cool. Apply filters and adjustments. Interesting.
Okay. Do a deep sea trench shrouded in darkness where bioluminescent creatures illuminate the unknown.
Mm. Pretty.
Yeah. Got a nice feel. Download that. I like that balance between this nice cyan glowing blue with the orange.
Yeah, with like the orbs of light. I really like that too.
I guess you'd say a mixture of warm and cool, right? So
yeah.
Submit to Firefly and then download. I like it except for these shapes. It's kind of weird. But I could always use generative fill to get rid of those. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty nice. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty good variety. Wasn't more like a battle, it's more like a back and forth.
More like a showcase.
That's right.
Yeah.
But sounds good as a battle. So I wanted to give a shout out to different things. So first things want to do, give a shout out to StreamYard. There it is. So easy but professional way to do live streaming. You can multi-stream to the various Facebook groups, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube all at once. So I should have that in the description, but you can sign up if you'd like at bit.ly/StreamYard live. And let's see, we got Robin says really fun and motivational. Thanks for sharing. And let's see, go back to, so wanted to let people know where they can find Amybeth online. So your website is learnadobe123.com, which I presume you have information about your teaching services.
Yep.
Cool. And then on LinkedIn, and then Amybeth Menendez. So there was another Amybeth Menendez, and you had to add the number at the
No,
end?
I don't know why that's there. I mean, if people just search Amybeth Menendez, I will come up on LinkedIn.
So I'm going to switch it out. How's that look? Amybeth
much
Menendez.
better. Right. I don't know what that's about. Yeah.
And then as a reminder, as I always do, please subscribe for more digital art, Photoshop, and AI art focused live streams and tutorials on my YouTube at youtube.com/@DrewCav. That's Drew Cav on YouTube.
Always something fun going on there. I love your live streams.
Yeah. And then youtube.com/@DrewCav. Yeah, it used to be Digital Art Drew, and I just figured, since I focus on so many different things, might as well just shorten it and make it simple. DrewCav. And then there are some more comments. Karen says thank you, or thanks. Yep, thank you. And then a reminder, you might have been watching this from the Facebook groups, but if not, please come and join the AI art and digital art group at facebook.com/groups, AI art, digital art. Come join my friend Heinrich's Adobe Firefly group at facebook.com/groups, Adobe Firefly. And if you're not already a member, come join my Photoshop and Lightroom group at facebook.com/groups, Photoshop Lightroom group. And I don't have the little address or link here to show, but I created a Photoshop and Lightroom group on LinkedIn. So if you do a search, it's the group that has about 18,000 members, as opposed to the Photoshop and Lightroom group, which has about 384,000 members. But pretty good for a LinkedIn group, 18,000.
Absolutely.
So Amybeth says, thanks for joining, even though you're here already.
Oh, it's a pleasure. No, I was thanking everybody else for joining.
Sure. No, I know, I'm joking. Yeah. And then Jim says, thank you. And then Zephyria says, thank you for this beautiful battle. And Lupus says, great and creative presentation. Thanks. Thank you. So yes, thanks everybody for joining us. And
happy Friday. Have a great weekend wherever you are.
And as Amybeth said, we will have, various other ones, different themes, different topics. So just keep your eye out for the top pinned posts in the different Facebook groups. That's where all the news is, the live events, contests, etc. So always keep your eye on the top pinned posts in the group. Thank you so much, Amybeth. It was a lot of fun. And thanks everyone for watching. As a reminder, once again, the link will be posted at the top of the groups, and you can always find the links to the recordings on my Drew Cav YouTube channel. And there's plenty of previous ones you can watch. So watch as much as you want, share it with other friends. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Have a great